And hang on news, submitted by Fuego Waffles.
Ooh, Fuego.
Imagine hot Cheeto waffles.
That might be good.
Ooh, I think you could turn any iteration of a hot Cheeto into something good.
Mm-hmm. No, I've tried the hot Cheeto chicken fries things from Burger King. No? It was a scam. It doesn't taste anything like hot Cheetos.
Oh, they just fucked up though.
But yeah, that's not the hot Cheetos fault though.
That sounds good.
No, I wasn't saying it was hot Cheetos' fault.
Yeah, but it would taste good if it was the
It
hot
does
Cheeto.
sound bomb.
A man clings to the hood of an SUV in a high-speed road rage incident.
Oh shit.
It's not worth it.
People are so crazy on the road.
I understand.
They say that there's a study that did it. They said people rage on the road because they don't connect a human with the car. They just see a car instead of seeing like a human
I
face.
get mad because of the humans.
Same.
Because it's not as personal.
That's 100% true. I was in Long Beach and I got really, really mad at this fucking dirty ass car that cut me off. And then this fucking Mexican dude popped his head out with a bunch of tattoos all over him. And I went, apologies. Because they were frightening as fuck. What's up, blah, homo? I don't know all this shit, but they were saying a bunch of shit. Who was with me at the time? I think it was Vince. They're just screaming shit at me. Changed my attitude real quick. And it was their fault. And I apologized.
I come in peace.
Yeah.
And that's the first time you had camel toe, huh?
Yup. Just like my dick just disappeared. And then right there was a
Pulling your
dead
underwear out of the front because it was stuck.
Have you heard of hot dogging? I just learned about this. Hot dogging is when you...
How come you say it all Korean? Hot doggy.
Hot dog!
You heard about hot doggy?
Hot doggy.
Hot doggy? What is it? Hot dogging is when you don't want a bulge to show, so you pull your wiener back instead into the buns.
Who doesn't want their bulge to show?
They forced me to visualize it in my head.
You just forced me to visualize it.
See?
Go to the fucking Barbell Brigade fucking Instagram and look at some of our old staff. They did that in a fucking video.
All you gotta do is put a nice ice pack on it for 10 minutes, that'll shrink it right back.
Yeah, it's gone.
10 minutes? Ow.
Or even like 30 seconds.
Oh yeah, 30 seconds.
Shriveled balls feel so weird. Like the wrinkles,
stiff.
it's so weird.
Swim in the cold fucking poo. That shit gets shriveled up.
Poo.
I know.
In the poo.
Poo.
Ew, I pictured
Are you saying
cold
pool or poo?
Your nuts go all the way up your body like ovaries.
Because
They are the same. Okay, so a 65-year-old man clung to the hood of an SUV in Massachusetts. 65? What is he doing at that? He should be retired and
I think
chilling.
I've seen this video.
Yeah, so this man, his name is Richard, and the driver of the SUV is 37-year-old named Mark, and they were both involved in a minor side swipe. And so they pulled over to exchange information,
Oh, that's
but then the
good.
men got into an argument.
Oh,
And that's when Mark began to drive away, but then Richard was like, no, you're not going anywhere. And he jumped on the hood.
I never argue with those fools.
What did you think you were gonna do? You think you're the Hulk? You think you're gonna hold it back? What are you thinking?
When people try to argue, they start trying to like figure out what the blame is. I know it's pointless because the insurance is gonna do their own investigation. So they go, "Oh, why did you come out?" I'm like, "It's okay. Can I just get your license and registration, please?" Or even if they go, "Oh, it's my bad. I should have looked." I just go, "Oh, it's okay." Because there's times where I thought I was clearly in the right and I was 100% wrong too. I was in a parked car and I got hit by a moving car.
Wait a
and I was
minute, I'm
wrong.
pretty sure you opened the door as the car was driving.
Nope, and I had a witness.
That's all of
People
SUV.
are so. I got so before my catalytic converter got stolen out of my Honda Element. This lady.
I like how it cracks you up too.
Yeah, because it would happen. And then this lady, before I was gonna go train with Nick, this lady rear-ended the Honda Element, which is whatever, it's the Honda Element, right? And then she just kind of like dented the back a little bit. This lady was so fucking stupid, because I was telling her, I was like, okay, it's not that big of a fucking deal. Just give me whatever cash and I'll just go get it fixed. It's like a paint thing, right? It'll be like $300.
Yeah.
I was like, give me like $300 or $500 and then we won't have to report. She goes, no, I don't want to do that because what if you sue me later on? I'm like,
What if you sue me
I was like,
later?
we're not, because nothing's gonna be on paper. Like, you just give me the money. And she goes, no. So we had to file a whole police report.
So she went to.
So we had to file, and then it had to go insurance, right?
She did the opposite of
and
what
it was
people
stupid
do.
because her deductible was $1,000.
Oh my god.
And so now she has to pay $1,000 instead of just give me $300.
Yeah.
And so she calls me up, after, because we exchanged numbers. She goes, well, my deductible is gonna be too high, so can we just do cash? I was like, it's too late. You did the police report, you dumb bitch. So I was like, what the fuck are you thinking? And she goes, well, I don't want to, it's too late. Police report, it's in there.
Yeah.
Cops came, they were
People are dumb though, and her insurance is gonna go up now.
Exactly. I was like,
But she's the one that was in the wrong, right?
Exactly. She rear-ended me. I was like, what are you thinking? I was like, you just wasted a shit ton of money. Your premium's gonna go up. You have to pay $1,000 for your deductible.
She
and you
tried
fucked up my
to.
car.
She thinks that by giving you cash, it's gonna erase it. Like you're a Yelp reviewer, and she's a fucking restaurant.
Yeah. I was like, what were you thinking, dude?
But anyway, so back to Mark and Richard here. So then once Mark started driving off, He went up to speeds of 70 miles an hour while this man was holding onto the hood.
Shit.
Damn, that 65-year-old.
Isn't
Yeah.
that reckless endangerment
Kind
too?
of strong, man.
I know. Look at that grip.
So I'm gonna
He
show
was
you guys a clip.
he was doing this motherfucking thing right here.
Oh no! What?
Here we go.
Who was recording
That
this?
shocking cell phone video of a dangerous road rage incident on a packed Massachusetts turnpike.
Oh, that's some good
SUV
citizens.
reaching speeds of up to 70 miles an hour with a man dangling from the hood.
I thought he was gonna run over me.
The driver
That was such a fast. I thought he was gonna run me.
I thought he was gonna run over me.
Stop the car. And he wouldn't stop.
Dude, East Coasters don't fuck around though. They got some crazy road rage.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, in the summertime, Californians aren't so nice either. They come out and start shooting people. But I mean, the type of shit talking that they do. I remember every time we would go to shows out there, there'll be some guy yelling at the people that were like driving or whatever.
Oh my god, when Isaac and I went to New York, the Uber driver that picked us up from the airport taking us to the hotel, he was like cursing up a storm, and I'm like, dude, my kid is in here. What the fuck?
I mean, that's probably what they do. I mean, I could think of two incidents. One was we were pulling out of a plaza, and then there was a car behind us, and you look back, that's all you see. And I'm like, what's going on? And he goes, oh, it's just like he wants me to hurry up.
I get scared to use my horn sometimes because sometimes when you use your horn, you're using it to help somebody out, right? Because like, for example, there was a dude that had his like gas tank, this is years ago, but he had his gas tank open, and I just, you know, one of those like, bink, 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 what the fuck? Like, your gas tank open? You know?
I bet he felt stupid.
Yeah, well, he didn't. He still kept yelling at me because he was so enraged. And I was like,
He probably thought you were talking shit.
yeah, gas tank, gas tank, gas tank. And he was like, well, fuck you. And just fucking drove off and shit. I'm like, not nice, dude. It's not nice in these streets.
What the hell?
These streets are dangerous.
People are fucking mean.
You remember when we were in
Yeah,
Boston,
man.
Bart? And then our driver was doing a fucking 3-point turn in that street, and then that car couldn't even wait 2 seconds
yeah.
and started cussing him out.
Oh.
And then he rolled down his window and they started cussing at him. Like, fuck you, no, fuck you, wanna fucking go? You wanna fucking go? And then they just keep driving.
Yeah.
And I'm like, wow, you guys. I think it's like, you know, at the end of the club, right? There's always boys fighting and trying to act hard. And then they do the fucking hold me back, hold me back. I'm like, is that what they do in the East Coast? They do a lot of yelling and the fucking back and forths, but no one really gets out and fights. I don't know.
The thing that pisses me off the most is when I'm at a red light. And this has happened to me a couple times. I'm at a red light, the light turns green, and immediately someone honks.
Yeah.
I'm like, what the fuck? It just turned green, fuck you!
That's why you gotta pull a David So and just drive really slow, dude. It's like, oh, remember, live pettywop. That's how you do it. Oh, you trying to honk? Okay, that's funny. Just release the fucking gas and let it roll.
You know what though? For LA being a major city, we have some really nice drivers. Like they're very
I got
forgiving.
a drink thrown at me once.
What?
Well deserved. You look thirsty.
No, it was not well deserved. I was actually honking. So this girl, she cut me off, and I was honking at her. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, it was during traffic time too. And I was just like, dude, that was like, I had to brake hella hard to not hit her.
Yeah.
And then this bitch, she comes around, she gets into the next lane. I end up passing her, and then she throws me a drink.
What did you do?
Did you catch it? You were like,
It hit my window was up, so it hit my window, and I just had soda all over my driver's window. And I
Were
was
you
like,
with me when I threw
the
the
fuck?
orange juice at somebody?
No, we were going to. I think we were about to throw something at someone.
Okay, that was somebody else then. But I threw a McDonald's orange juice thing. And
But the driving culture is ultimately pretty nice. If you think about it, right? Have you ever actually tried driving elsewhere in another major city? They don't let you in. They don't let you fucking cut in or anything. And then what their idea is cutting off is way fucking like way more space than our idea of cutting off.
Yeah.
Because like there's just no space and people have to weave in and out all the time, right?
I'm not driving.
Yeah, and then I remember I was in like Arizona and then I was on the freeway cutting lanes. This motherfucker was like 3 cars behind me going, honk! I can't believe this fucker cut me off. And then they're fucking yelling at me and I'm like, the fuck?
You know what I realized that we have all the time that East Coasters don't have? High-speed pursuits. Because they literally can't go anywhere. Oh. Yeah, have you thought about that? Because I get all these notifications on my Facebook like, oh, there's a high-speed
Well, I
pursuit.
don't really tune into the East Coast news.
Oh yeah, well I mean like I was talking to my friend, I'm like, do you guys get high-speed
I
pursuits?
wondered, I don't think that's gonna happen like in the city of New York.
They literally cannot run
Especially if
anywhere.
all the bridges are always fucking going like this all the time. I'm gonna go, I'm just gonna go.
And he's like, why do you guys get in pursuit sometimes? I'm like, I don't know, to show you guys that we can. Like, I don't know. Like we just get on this shit all the time, and then they have none.
It's hard for me to get mad because I always feel like everyone's an idiot. So I'm like, hey.
Weren't you the guy who was throwing change at cars before?
When I was younger.
He's talking about now.
When I was 19,
okay.
that's different. But now it's hard for me to get mad because I'm like, okay, I'm dumb, you're dumb, we're all gonna make human error. Human error is gonna happen. No one's gonna be on their best day. So like even when people cut me off or the people that like, you can tell that like I'm like really far away. So I'm like, okay, if you want to turn into my lane, go now, go now. Go now. I'm like, okay, you're not gonna do it. So I keep going. All of a sudden they come out right in front of you, and I have to slam on my brakes. I'm still like, oh, he's just dumb.
It's so hard driving in a Chinese neighborhood like this, man. Like it's hard not being angry, dude.
Well, it's hard because I'm also part of the problem.
Yeah. That's what I mean. I am part of the problem.
Yeah, like I'm a terrible driver, so like, I mean, I still get road rage, you know, and all of the like, I think the bad things I did when I was younger because I thought I was a good driver, but it turns out like if I calculate how many times I fucked up, it's definitely more than things that happened to me.
I only get road rage if I do something nice and they're pissed.
Oh yeah.
One time I slowed down and I let someone in, and for some reason they came up to me and they flicked me off on the side. That's when I got pissed.
Fuck you for helping.
They probably thought you were brake checking them or something.
No, they were in front of me.
Oh.
So I slowed down to let them come in front of me. Because I'm like, oh, this one needs to get in.
What the fuck?
And they flipped me off. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
I'm like super brave now because I have a dash cam. So I'm just like, hit me, please hit me, please hit me. I want some money, you know? Like now I'm just brave.
Oh, dude, I would love, when I had that Camry, I wanted somebody to sideswipe me so hard, dude. And I wanted to come out with my forearms and start dragging my legs behind me.
You're like Herbert's dog and shit?
Yeah, because you know what? I was so poor when I came to LA.
Herbert's dog!
Just please somebody hit me, dudes. I just fucking like a war.
Because in my mind, you know, like you get into arguments in the shower. In my mind, what I want to happen is I want them to hit me,
In the shower?
and then have the cops come, and they go all crazy, like, oh no, she's the one who hit me, and I'm just sit there, just like,
Oh,
I have a camera.
I hit a nice ass guy like maybe last year or 2 years ago. I was driving, and then I think I wasn't paying attention, like I always do. And then so I think my foot wasn't completely on the brake, so it's still moving forward. And then so I hit the guy in the back, and I immediately look at his rear view mirror, and I see him look at me, and I go, like, do you want to like pull over? And he's like, and I'm like, yeah. And we just kept going. I was like, oh shit, that was tight, because it was just like a little bump, a little left tap. But it was cool that we were able to communicate, and he communicated to me that he doesn't really care. He's like, I don't really care. Well, that's tight.